This one video that you're about to watch will have the one ICT plan that you will need to pass all your funded accounts. I have explained this in previous videos, but I haven't focused on it in this much depth. But in this video, I focus on it so much. So make sure you are listening carefully and watch it until the end, because that's where you get maximum value. So let's just get straight into it. This is the checklist that you will need to absolutely pass your funded account. So the pairs that I works on is NAS 100, Euro USD, GBP USD, Gold, and S&P 500. I've personally back tested every single one of these pairs and forward tested it too, and I've seen so much results with Euro USD and NAS 100, even GBP, Gold, and S&P 500. But there are other pairs, indices that you can use the strategy on. It works on multiple cryptocurrencies, forex pairs, indices, stocks, whatever. Okay, I'm going to be using it on Euro USD. Now, you only need to trade within the 7 to 11 London kill zone. Okay, this London kill zone has so much volume that we're only going to be trading within it. We're going to be trading within the 5-minute time frame. Okay, make sure you're on the 5-minute time frame right here. And now I'm going to mark out my London kill zone, which is from 7 to 11. So that's why I get my vertical line. I mark out 7 o'clock here until 11 o'clock here. This is the only place I'm going to be entering. Okay, now we need to identify if price sweeps Asian sessions buy side or sell side liquidity. Then we look for reversal opportunities. Okay, so now we have Asian sessions sell side liquidity, which is right here, and we have the buy side liquidity, which is right here. Okay, now we need to see which part of these two levels actually gets swept first. So we have buy side liquidity right there, we have sell side. Okay, so now if I play price forward a little bit, we can see clearly that the sell side liquidity has been swept. Okay, you can see it from right here. So once this has been swept, this is our confirmation to go into the next step, which is now all we need to do is find a market structure shift with a displacement, and then we execute on the fair value gap. This is such an easy method, but it's very effective. So make sure you are listening carefully, because I'm now going to explain the most important part of it. So now we're going to be looking for the market structure shift. But you might be asking, where do I find the most recent high or most recent low, whatever? Okay, I'm going to be telling you that the most effective high is going to be this one, because it's the point of interest, and it's actually lining up with this FVG right here, which was valid because after price tapped into this area, it's actually went downwards. Okay, so once price goes into this area and mitigates it, then we can look for the displacement and we can execute on the fair value gap. Now we're going to be buying because sell side liquidity has already been swept. So if I play price forward, you can see that sell side, as you can see right there, if I go back a little bit, that price just swept this level right here. Okay, so price just swept this level. So now what we can be looking for is the fair value gap. And once we find this fair value gap on the next couple of candles, then we can execute our trade to at least a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio. This strategy works so well. Make sure you're still listening. So now if I play price forward once, I play again. As you can see, we have a fair value gap that was just formed right here. I'm going to be marking this out with my highlighter tool. As you can see, it's going to be our FVG. Okay, so now that our FVG is made, we're going to be actually placing our buy limit order right here, placing a stop loss just below this FVG line, placing take profit at least a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio. Okay, you might think, oh, this strategy seems too good to be true, but this has such a high percent win rate that if you start using it, you will see how price goes in your favor every single time if you're using my exact method. Okay, I have a full details plan of this strategy, which is going to be linked in the description. It's completely free. You just have to join the Telegram, press on the Telegram link, and it will send you straight to the link of the PDF file. Okay, now if I play price forward, you can see it's tapped into this area, and if I keep playing it forward, it's nearly take profit. I just keep playing it. There you go. You just smashed take profit to a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio. Okay, this strategy works so well, and it's working so well right now because I've had the vision and I've actually found this out early. Okay, so make sure you are actually getting in early for this. You can see my other students right here that are actually making so much profits using this exact strategy and my exact hybrid methods. You can see all these education videos. These all have videos in them, and they're so useful. They all have PDF files too. My students have all been getting wins, as you can see from here. There's so much results differently here. So you can see Mr. Unique has made so much on all of his funded accounts, and he's nearly passed them. And Zones actually just passed the phase 1 of his funded account, which he put in the students wins. Okay, this can all be accessed if you join my mentorship, which is only $50. Okay, this is such a low price for this amount of value that I'm gonna be providing. Okay, there's 2 secret strategies, and there's all my trade setups, and I'm gonna be showing you the real way to trade ICT. Okay, if you don't buy this course, you are delusional. Okay, you will not make it in trading. I'm telling you, a doctor works 4 years, goes to uni 4 years just to go get a degree and work a job and barely even make profits. But I can make so much. Okay, you don't want to be like the doctor. You want to make so much within a year. Okay, so make sure you actually have a good look at this. The link will be in the description too. So now let's get into the second example. As you can see right here, we have another example, and I'm going to be using the exact same strategy that I used earlier. Okay, so 7 to 11 London kill zones. I'm going to be marking it out really quickly right here using a vertical line. So we have 7 until 11. That's all you need to do. This is the only time we're going to be taking our trading. Okay, so now we're going to be identifying which side of Asian session liquidity sweep. Okay, so I'm going to be marking out my tool, trend line tool. There we go. We have the highs right here, and we have the lows right here. Okay, so we're going to be seeing which side of Asian session is actually swept first. And from what I can tell right here, the highs have just been swept. Okay, all Asian sessions highs just been swept, right? So what we're going to be doing next, now we're going to be looking for the reversal opportunities, which is said right here. Okay, reversal opportunities. So if I play price forward, there we go. We can see a bit of rejection, and there we go. We have a rejection right there. So now we're going to be finding a market structure shift with the displacement and executing on a fair value gap. So you might be asking, oh, where is the most recent low? You might be thinking it's down here, but it's not, because this is the most recent fractional low, because the candle before it and the candle after it did not go below it. Okay, so once price passes this area, this will be the market structure shift that we needed. And once we get the market structure shift, we're going to be looking for the displacement and then the fair value gap where we're going to execute on. There we go. If I play price forward, you can see it's just tapped into this area and market structure just shifted. Now we have the displacement, and all we need to look for now is our fair value gap. You might be thinking, where's the fair value gap? Okay, it is right over here. Okay, this is the fair value gap that we're going to be using, and you place your sell limit right here, placing stop loss just on this line of the candle of the FEG, and we put our take profit to a 1 to 3. Just because this trade is very small, this is why I've increased my stop loss and did not suffocate it. Okay, so there we go. This is such an easy 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio trade. Okay, now if I play price forward, you can see it will actually tap into this area. There we go. It just tapped into the entry area that we drew out right here, and now it's going downwards, and it just smashed take profit. It's so easy. Okay, I can change your life within this mentorship. Okay, but if you actually want to go the extra mile and actually make profits within just a month, you can pass all your funded accounts guaranteed. I can guarantee you, I have video calls. Okay, I don't usually do this, but I have the video calls that have so much value. But you need to join the waiting list, which is provided. Okay, and if you don't want to join the waiting list, there will be an extra fee, so you can get straight in and be the first to be trained under me. Okay, and I can even give you some trading view indicators that will absolutely change the way you trade. Okay, you can even look at the reviews, and they are all good. Okay, they're all positive 5-star reviews. Anyway, this is the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.